Hey guys, what's up? Oh my god, it's been a minute and my nose is blocked. If I sound funny, it's because my nose is I have kata. Okay, and I'm not naked by the way, I have a strapless blouse on. Yeah, and oh my god, it's been a minute. Today I'm coming to you guys with another story time. Yeah, another story time. Now, this is something that happened to me in Douala in 2014. 2014, yeah. So on this fateful day, in 2014, I was doing computer classes in Douala. That was like in the month of February till about September. I was doing computer classes somewhere in Daido. Now, I normally go to for classes in the morning, like around 9 a.m. and then I come back home at around 3 p.m. So on this day, I was coming back from school. I was so hungry and tired. Guys, you guys know I'm always so hungry. On this particular day, I had not eaten anything for breakfast and I was there all day and I still had to get home before getting something to eat. So I was so tired and I was so hungry. It was at about 3:30-ish. So I was walking back home. I left my junction. Like, I don't know how to start explaining to you guys how the junctions worked, but I'll try. Oh my god, my nose is so blocked. Okay, I left my junction, like the school area. The school area is somewhere like here. Let's say the school area is here, and then I came. You have to go out of the entrance to see a main road. Then when I have to actually follow that road, like I have to go out of the entrance of the school, and then I see a main road. Then there's a road that I have to. Oh my god! I have to take my my right hand. Okay, I have to take my right and go down to a junction, a very big junction that goes to town. So that was my route that day. So I'm walking. It's sunny. I'm tired and hungry, and I just need to find a taxi to get home. I now come out of the junction of the entrance of the school itself. I'm walking towards the big junction where I can take a taxi that's going to town. And then this guy walks up to me and he says he's looking for direction for something, for a place. I didn't really know that place that well. I just go there to go to school, and from there I'm going straight back home. I don't know anywhere around there. So the guy was asking something and I was like, I don't know, I don't know the place. And then he was like, oh, don't I live around here? I'm like, no, I don't know, you can ask somebody else. I don't know what you're asking, I don't know what it is. And he like left me. I walked past him for like just a little bit, and then I met someone else, some other man. This short, strange looking man walked up to me and asked me for directions to somewhere else. I'm like, I don't know this place. Why do people keep asking me? I told him I don't know. And then as he was talking to me, like I was trying to explain to him that I don't know the place, I don't know this area. The guy whom I left, that's the guy whom I bypassed, the guy who first of all asked me for directions. He came back and met us, and then he was like, oh my god, doctor, we're gonna call him Dr. Strange because he looked really strange. He was like, oh my god, Dr. Strange, is that you? Dr. Strange, Dr. Strange. I'm looking at the two of them like, what is happening here? He's like, oh my god, Dr. Strange, I'm so happy to see you, I'm so happy to meet you. Hey, I watch you every day on Canal 2 and I just left them there, I beg. As I left them, I continued walking. First guy, we're gonna call him Mark. So the first guy, Mark, came back to me and called me, and I was like, are you walking away? Don't you know Dr. Strange? I'm like, I don't know Dr. Strange. And then he was like, you need to know him. Don't you watch Canal 2? I'm like, who watches Canal 2? And then he was like, you need to know Dr. Strange now. He's the most powerful doctor in the country. He has healed so many people. He has helped so many people in his life. Like, I don't know. I feel so honored right now meeting him. I'm like, good for you. But I'm in a haste. I need to get somewhere right now. And then he's like, no. There's nothing that has to be much more important than you meeting Dr. Strange. I'm like, what the... First of all, I'm hungry. I'm tired. And can you see the sun? Can you look at the sun? I cannot deal with this right now. I need to go. And then he was like, okay. let him just let Dr. Strange talk to me for like just 5 minutes so that I can understand what he's talking about. Then let me just come and listen to what Dr. Strange has to say about me. I'm like, I said okay. I said okay. Actually, at that point, I just didn't want to embarrass him, and then I was like, let me just listen to what these people have to say, and then I'll be on my way. I walked, and then I now turned around. Apparently, the Doctor Strange was just standing somewhere behind us, watching the whole thing happen. And then when I said okay, let me listen, I just turned around, and he was standing there. I'm like, okay, Doctor Strange, what's up? He now tried to touch my head, telling me, oh, you seem like you have a bright future ahead of you. There's a star on your head. Oh my God. He tried to touch me, and then I'm like, and he's like, no, he doesn't mean any harm. He's just trying to tell me that my future looks so bright, that there's a star on my forehead and not so many people have that star, and he's actually feeling so honored to meet someone who has a star on the forehead. I'm looking at this nigga like, okay, so okay, thank you very much, what? And then it's like, since I have already tried to give him a listening ear, can I please just follow them, let's sit somewhere and talk about this thing. I'm like, talk about what? He's like, he sees that I have a bright future, but there's something hindering me from getting my blessings. You get it? He was trying to like make me understand that I have a bright future ahead of me, but there are some people that are trying to drag me down or tear me down, and he's going to tell me everything about it, but all I have to do is to give him a listening ear. I'm like, okay, doctor, but you seem legit and stuff, but I need to get somewhere. Somebody's waiting for me somewhere. I can't be here. And then he was like, okay. He left it. The other guy, and then I started walking away. Now the other guy, Mark, came to me and was like, why do you have to be so stubborn? This man is a very, very, very good doctor. He's the most powerful mystical doctor in the country. Are you in this country? Like, how long have you been in Cameroon? Did you just come in? Like, did you live out of the country? Did you just come in? I'm like, no, but I don't know him. And he was like, he's shocked. I'm shocked to hear that there's somebody in this country who doesn't know Doctor Strange. Everybody knows him. I'm like, I don't know him. Can I just go? I don't want. Can I go? He was like, for the fact that I'm not a rude person. Like, he was saying that because I wasn't rude to him. He really wants to help me. And he knows that Doctor Strange is going to tell me something I've never heard before, and Doctor Strange is going to tell me something that's going to be helpful to me in the future. So please, can I please just give them 10 minutes of my time before I go home? And I'm like, fine, what do I have to lose anyway? And I went back. When we had to walk back to the same place, like, I was so exhausted, but I just followed them. I followed the guy. Now we went somewhere. We entered an entrance. They kept walking. I told them that no, I'm not going to go inside anymore. Like, it was already getting isolated. Like, the more we entered, the much more isolated it was. I told them I'm not going anywhere anymore. Like, can they just tell me what they want to tell me, because I cannot what. And he was like, okay, he understands if I'm scared, it's fine. And then he just looked around and said, okay, let's just sit somewhere. There was one building, a family building, just sat in front of just beside their door outside. There was like some sort of slab outside there. We sat there, and then he was like, okay, he sees that I'm a very I'm someone, like he said, like I told you before, I see a very bright future ahead of you. You seem like someone who's going to be a star. I see a lot of brightness, but then I see something trying to pull you back, and I want you to tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, do you go to the village often? When last did you visit your village? I was just like, I haven't visited my village in a while. So he was like, okay. I did not want to give him any details. Like, I just told him I haven't been to my village in a while. And then he was like, okay. So now I'm gonna tell you this. There is somebody from your mom's family that's trying to drag you down, and they're trying to tap into your destiny. Seriously, my mom's family. I told this guy that I don't understand what he's talking about. My mom's family. I told him that I don't have any problem with people from my mom's family. I don't have issues with my mom's family. And he was like, that's what you think. And that's what they want you to think. But trust me, these people have your panties like they have your underwear. They're doing something with it. Seriously? Seriously? And then I was like, I don't believe this. Nobody has my underwear. I've not even been to the village in. How will they have my underwear? He told me that you don't know these people have their way. Now, he was like, in order for you to believe me, I have to do something. And then he said, I will do something for you right now in order for you to see that I'm saying the truth. He told me to open my hand like this. I opened, like, guys, this part is creepy. Like, this part is so creepy. I don't even know why I did this rubbish. Like, this nigga told me to open my palms like this. I opened it. He told me to spit here. I'm like, what? He said, just spit here. I'm like, what are you? He told me just spit a little bit. We'll have water. They went and bought water and told me that I will wash my hands later, that I should just spit here. Okay, I did it. I don't know, guys. I spat here, and then he said I should close my eyes. He held my hand like this. I said I should close my eyes. I closed my eyes for like 3 seconds. He said 1, 2, 3. I should open. I opened it. There was nothing on my hand on my palms anymore. He told me to turn my hand. I turned, and this is where the spit was. Like, I found it here. At that point in time, I was like, I don't want it. Give me the water. I now washed my hand. I told him, what do you, it's okay, it's fine. He was like, no. Don't be scared. I just wanted to prove to you that I can see the future. I can see things. I have the powers. I have the abilities. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you, actually. I'm like, okay, so what's up? And then he's like, we're going to help you. But first, we need to know something. Do you have any money on you? I'm like, no, just my transport. And then he's like, do you live far away? I'm like, yes. And he's like, do you have money at home? Like, do you have any money at home? And at that point, at that time, I had money at home. I was saving money in a box, a piggy bank. I was saving money. I had like around 7,000 in that box at that time. And then he was like, do you have any money at home? I'm like, why? He said, because we're going to need you to sow a seed. I told him that, yeah, I have some money. And then he's like, is it up to 50,000? I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, okay, do my parents have money at home too? I said, I don't know. And then he's like, if we follow you home, like, can you just check if your parents have money at home? And then I'm like, why do we have to involve my parents' money into it too? And he was like, no, it's because the bigger the seed you sow, the bigger the blessing. Like the more money I give him, the bigger the revelation he's gonna show me. You understand, that kind of thing? And then at that point in time, I'm just like, okay, let me just go with whatever it is they're saying. And then I'm like, okay, yeah, I have some money at home. And he was like, if I can be able to gather 100,000, if the money I have is not up to, if it's up to 50,000, and I can be able to gather 100,000, it's gonna be very good for me. So I should just try to gather 100,000, and then I can come and meet them back at that same place. I'm like, okay, so if I bring the money, you guys are gonna help me, show me my future and the people that are trying to destroy my destiny, right? He was like, exactly, that is exactly what we're gonna do for you, my girl. That's exactly what I am here to do for you today. Me and you crossing paths today is not a mistake, my daughter. That is exactly what I'm going to do for you. So all you have to do is go get that money and you leave the rest to me. The other hype man Mark. They say, yes, yes, I know it, I know it. Believe him, believe him. You see, family members, that is how they are. You don't even know what they are planning against you. That's how they are. Please, my dear, listen to him. I'm talking to you like a junior sister. Like, I see you, you are a nice person. I don't want you to fall in anybody's trap in this life. You see this doctor, he's a good person. Listen to him, listen to him. You see the manifestation he just did, it is small. When you go and bring that money and come back, he will begin to call you names of your family members. You will be shocked, my dear sister. You know what is good for you? Go and get that money and bring it and meet us right here. And then I'm like, okay. And then they said, this is our number. Just they took a pen and paper and wrote a number on the paper and told me, this is our number. When you go get the money and you come back to this point, if you don't see me or the doctor, just call my number. Like, I'm so happy to have met him today. That's what the Mark was saying, you know, that I'm so happy to have met him today. So I'm going to be with him the whole day because I'm so excited. So, and I also want to help you, and I really want to see how this thing plays out. So if you come here, you don't see him, you don't see me, just call this number. I'm like, okay, all right now. I went to the house. I told my father that you will not believe what happened to me now. Somebody stopped me on the road and told me to spit in my hands. My father was like, did you spit? I'm like, yes. So he was like, why did you come and cook over spit now? Why are you spitting on your hand? Are you a mad person? I'm like, I wanted to just let them leave me alone. And my father was like, what did they tell you? I started explaining everything to him. These people told me to go and bring money, and this is da 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 da. And then he was like, why didn't you come and bring the money? I'm like, I did not want to give them any money. Give them which money? Why will I? And my father now told me that these people, whenever they do this thing to people like this, the people will just carry themselves and go to their houses and gather all the money and go and give to them. I'm like, people fall for things like this. That's all it takes to get 100,000 from people out here. My head was sticking because at that point in time, I was just hungry and tired. Like, I could not even understand how that stupid trick they just played on me could actually work on somebody else. Because I immediately I got home and started blotting everything out, telling my dad and my sisters. Everybody was now laughing. And then my dad was like, don't mind, those people are just thieves, they're scammers. I'm like, I wasn't even one bit convinced about what they were saying. Like, I was just listening to them like, really? Serious? I wasn't buying anything. The part that freaked me out was the magic these people played on me. That part. I fear show. I was like, hey, Claude, what did you do to myself? What did you put down to my hand? What is that? So at that point, that was when I was scared for my life. I told myself I need to get out of this place and not look back. Whatever it is they were saying, all the money they were going to help me, and I wasn't listening anymore. I just wanted to get out of that place. Whatever it is that they think was supposed to have convinced me to believe that they were real magicians, it actually made me try to run far away from them as far as I can. Like, that was what happened. So that's how I almost got scammed in Douala. I've heard many of these stories. Like, I have so many stories of my friends who actually got scammed. Stories like this. I have a friend who went home and took her mom's TV, her mom's laptop, took money in her mother's drawer, her own drawer. Like, she gave all her money, her school fees, her mom's money that was in her bedroom in the drawer, took their TV, her laptop, and went and gave it to these people. Like, I have heard so many stories. So I just wanted to share this with you guys. I'm not sure why I didn't fall for it. I don't know, maybe the people who did it to me were just amateurs or something. I don't know. Or probably maybe I was just too hungry for anything to work on me. Probably, I don't know. But that's it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.